Hello and welcome on 360 Sport on Trust TV. I am Adeni Ajishafe. We'll be looking at stories in the world of sport, but we'll be focusing on Nigerian National League, where match will be coming up for the midweek. But before we actually go to that, let's talk about our own team. That's the Golden Arrows, the handball team of Nigeria. They lost their second game just yesterday over there in Egypt, as Golden Arrows suffer another defeat. So Cape Verde defeated Nigeria 35-29 in another game that they lost after losing to Tunisia in their fourth game in the competition. Hopefully, our boys actually get their acts together as they continue to see if they can still make it in this qualification. Well, as it is, we lost 2 games, and we're still hoping to see if we can at least play for rankings when it comes to handball. Golden Arrows have been in Egypt, and they are trying to fly high the flag of Nigeria there. Now, we move away from handball quickly. Let's talk about the Nigerian National League. NNL, well, matches will be coming up for the midweek, and we have to look at those matches in the Group A1, A2, where we have in Group A1 matches for today. You have Oya Sports City FC, although that has been postponed till Thursday morning. Coming from FWC champions, you have AFCC be facing them. Mighty Jets be facing El Kanemi Warriors. Zamfara United against ABS of FC. You have Sokoto United against Yobe Stars. And in Group A2, quickly, let's look at Group A2 fixtures that will be coming up also for this for today. Kogi United against NAV FC, Road Safety FC versus DMD. Kebbi United play against Green Beret. Doma United will be at home against Jigawa Golden Stars. At JN Liberty travel away to play in Adamawa against Adamawa United. In Group B1 is another match that will be coming up in that particular group. Bender Insurance edging so close to qualifying. Now you have them against Ikorodu City. They will play over there in Benin. Vandreza FC against Gateway United. Giant Brillas, Oshu United. Abeokuta Stormers as the Storm Campus FC for another game there. Ekiti United versus Adoration FC. Ibom Youth against J Atete FC. While you look at the last group on the log, talking about Group B2, Sporting Lagos will be playing against Sinojos FC, as Otasolo FC will be at home against Inewi United. Warri Wolves, they go round against Go Round FC to play that game, while Rover FC will be hosting FC1 Rocket. Will the Rocket work for them? That match will be the decider. And you have Bayelsa United versus Apex Crane, while Crown FC of Ogbomoso will be hosting Abia Comets. In those games that will be coming up today in the midweek matches for this week. Talking about the Nigerian National League, the second tier of Nigerian Football League. Well, this is a place where the teams that want to be with the big boys determine their fate, as most of them are really edging closer to see how they can get their lots in the bigger league. Now, talking about the MPFL. Now, we'll be focusing still on the Nigerian National League, picking a team from Abuja, the team that has really been flying high, the city flag of the FCT, trying to see how they can qualify for the MPFL. CTFC, that will be our focus, Nigerian National League focus. That's talking about City Football Club of Abuja. Now, we'll be having 2 guests from that particular club, the chairman, and also not forgetting the media officer. Well, the chairman of the club, that's Chidi Okonkwo. Good to have you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
And also I have the media officer of that particular club, that is Emmanuel Moses. Good to have you, Emmanuel.
Thank you very much.
Let's start with looking at the Nigerian National League, the MPFL also. It's like you are in between the two now. Starting from the chairman, tell us, CTFC, briefly, let's know about that club.
Well, CTFC is a club. Is a club that the stakeholders in Abuja, football stakeholders in Abuja, came together to put together, because it's been a long time that we don't have any premier club here in Abuja. And it's not ideal that a whole capital city of the country don't have any premier club where people go weekends, where you see people like Enimba, Canopilas, Plateau United, Aqua United, Rangers come to the town. So this is the aim of bringing this to the people. And by God's grace, you can see we've been trying our best. We have been trying to make sure we achieve this. So far, so good. We thank God for where we have come so far.
Okay, now, so how long has the club been? How old?
Well, the club has been, the club was, we started 6th of January this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that shows that the club really is very young, but still they are doing so well when it comes to football. And looking at your club in Abuja, all the clubs in Abuja, FWC Champions, CTFC, Oya Sports, not forgetting EFCC, CTFC seems to be having an edge when it comes to the table. When you look at the performance so far, your club has really moved on. If you look at, let's look at day 15. That's day 15 of the match they played last, where they played 0-0 against EFCC here in Abuja at Area 3 playground there. El Kanemi actually led. They are leading the pack there with 31 points. CTFC are second on the log with 29 points. After playing 15 matches, winning 9, and they draw 2. They lost 4. They have 17 goals they scored for themselves, and you have 11 against them, a +6. The +6 goal difference there for CTFC of Abuja. And if you look at the way the table is standing, in Group A1, you have Sokoto United at 2nd, ABS at 4th, UB Stars at 5th, and you have Mighty Jet, EFCCs of Abuja, the FWC champions of Abuja, Oya Sport also from Abuja. So about 4 clubs from Abuja here, but CTFC seems to be standing at top there. Let me use that opportunity to talk to the media officer. Emmanuel Moses, your club, what has been the secret?
Well, simply hard work, focus, and dedication. That's what the boss has always been instilling into the guys. You need to get this done. I don't know how to fail. That's what he tells them. So, that's the case. Once you have a boss that always instills motivation into you, then you have to do it.
Okay, what about the awareness? Because it seems in Abuja here, yes, a lot of people need to know that there are so many clubs. Your club, CTFC, you being the media officer, you are the image maker of that club. What has been the, at least, how have you been doing it that CTFC has been able to at least shoot ahead of others?
Well, with my knowledge of media, I studied mass communication, I've been able to put 1 or 2 things together from my previous workplace, and coming into this place, I've been able to, gather everybody. And with this, with our motto, which means for we all, that's what we work with. So I've been able to do many things that keep the train moving on Facebook, Instagram, and everywhere, and with you guys, your help. So we've been able to reach out to many people.
Okay, good one there. We've been talking about focusing on the CTFC, the club that is really trying their best to make sure they make it to the MPFL. Right now, they are second on the log on their own group. That's Group A1 of the Nigerian National League. And their match day 16, that ought to come up today, has been postponed till Thursday morning. But never, at least the club has been doing so well. We just have to talk about what they are doing and looking at the chances of that club. The last match your club played against EFCC at Area 3 football pitch, it was a very tough match. 2 of your players got injured so seriously. And I love the fact that, yes, despite that you played 0-0, you were still smiling because you needed that win to at least play your closeness to El Kanemi.
Well, that is what I said earlier on, just like my media officer rightly said. I'm a go-getter in everything I do. I've been 13 years chairman of one of the biggest clubs in Ghana, won so many trophies, won the league so many.
Can you tell us that club in Ghana?
Berekum Chelsea.
Main.
Berekum Chelsea.
Berekum, oh,
so
Berekum Chelsea.
I've been the sporting director of that club for so many years. I've been if not the biggest foreign football stakeholder in Ghana. Then they got the biggest offer I got in Swaziland for Black Swallows, was the chairman for so many years before I was given a job to be the chairman of Delta Force Football Club in Asaba. So everywhere I go in this job, by God's grace, I've done well, by God's grace. But there's nothing to it. It's only dedication and hard work. You have to be honest to yourself. If you want to do anything, you set out to do something, you have to have a proper planning on what you want to do. From the onset, you can't be doing something and expecting something else to happen. You have to plan, know where you are heading to. CTFC already, as we speak, have about 5 years plan, target, and by God's grace, I know we'll get there. Because not just that I want to bring a Premier League team in Abuja, we also want to go to continent. We want to own a stadium that is CTFC stadium. We want to have a sports complex of CTFC. That is how to run football. Football is the biggest business in the world. And I started my football career from out of the country. So that's why you see me always in Europe for this course or that course. You have to know what you are doing, not just running football.
You have to be up to date, not just to sit down and watch football.
No, as we speak now, about 7 CTFC players have gotten deals out of the country already. I'm just delaying them for the league to finish.
End.
But already about 7 of the players has got. I just came back from Europe also some few days ago. So to conclude some of this, so the club is in the right position to get to his height. And with the support of the entire Abuja people, my joy about the project is that the entire Abuja is behind the project, in as much as you must not be liked by everybody. There's anything you do and everybody likes you, then you need deliverance. Because some people must counter what you're doing. But at the end of the day, if you can't beat them, you have to join them. That is what CTS is all about. Yeah, our last match, we hope to win the game, but you should remember that our brothers too are avoiding to go to relegation.
They didn't want to go to relegation.
So we don't need to be selfish, so you understand. So it was a good game. It was a local debut, good game. Unfortunately, we had some injuries, but it's okay. We are moving forward. We see both teams have 3 matches to go. We and economy. We should be talking about Sokoto too, because they also have chance. If they go away and win now, they'll also be in the right position to contest for the promotion. But until the league finish, nobody can say he's sure.
This is the person that will qualify or not.
Exactly. So,
good one.
Yeah.
We've been looking at CTFC. That's the club we are focusing on. Nigerian National League. That's a team in Abuja. Everyone's trying to support them because right now they seem closer to the MPFL qualification, because right now all the teams in Abuja are trying their best, but CTFC seems so close. Well, let's look at the game they actually played against EFCC just last week. We talk about the EFCC versus CTFC. That's the game they actually played. That's they played draw in that particular game. While we're looking for that particular match, let's quickly talk with the media officer. When it comes to Nigerian football, a lot of people know Chelsea, Man U. They don't care much about our own league, and that is why on 360 Sports, on Trust TV, we do everything possible to make sure we promote our own. I'm sure no Oyibo man out there will come to be talking about CTFC. Let's talk about our own here now. When it comes to Nigerian football, what has been the role you've played to at least, let's see, how can I push CTFC so let people know about it? What have you been doing about this?
First, I would like to correct your impression about whether people don't like Nigerian league or not. People do. It's just that in some part of the region, the passion is higher than the other. I went to Sokoto, I went to Maiduguri, I saw something. Their fans,
they love Nigerian football, especially in the north.
Even in midweek, I was saying, okay, maybe they won't come because of work. No, the stadium was packed. But, unfortunately here in Abuja, we have so many Tush people.
They want Tush. Actually got me laughing.
Yes, but we thank God for everything. Yeah, as a person, I'm a lover of Nigerian football. And coupled with the fact that I have someone who is like a father to me, we don't watch European football in our house. So he has instilled that into me, that support the brand, support your own. So with the best of my knowledge and the skills that I've acquired, I've been able to, support Nigerian football.
Good one there. He has been able to support Nigerian football. We've been looking at our own Nigerian National League, CTFC of Abuja. Hopefully they can scale through. We've been focusing on them. Let's look at our game, EFCC versus CTFC. It was a draw, but just have a feel of what happened.
Because this game is a test game. We needed the points badly. They too, they also needed the points so that they can work with the top limit. So I know it's not going to be an easy game for us, but kudos to the players. They give their best. You know the league is fight to finish. I know we are still battling on the relegation zone, but for now we are still ahead of them for United. We have 3 more matches to go, and believe me, with my boys, I have that belief that we are going to win the remaining 3 matches.
Yeah, it wasn't bad for me. Yeah, indeed it's a derby, a local derby. We know ourselves, so my brothers. But so unfortunate that we couldn't get the 3 points that we wanted. But all it's not over, we still have 3 more games to go. So I believe that it's going to end well. The ticket is ours, and at the end we get it.
Better.
Yeah, we could have won the game. We have a first chance in the first half, and we had the second one in the second half. We couldn't convert it. So that was why the game ended, the result ended.
Well, it's okay, I'm happy. Of course, they will not expect that the game will be like a walkover. EFCC, if they lose, they will go to relegation. So they also need to win. We want to go to promotion. So it's both sides are looking for something. So it's a very good game. And you should know that it's a game of, it's 2 brothers are playing there. Both of them know themselves, the 2 teams, all the players, they know each other. So it's a very good game. For me, I'm happy. It's a local derby. It's just like Atletico Real Madrid. It's also like that. When Liverpool is playing everything, you see Man City, Man United, that's how it is. So that's how it's supposed to be. So the 2 teams, I'm sure they'll be happy with the points. Of course, you should remember that even if we are in the Premier, we also meet in the FA Cup, so they will always be the debut. So the truth is, we still have 3 games to go. So both we, Sokoto, both Kanami, everybody still have the chance to get promotion. And by God's grace, I'm sure we'll get promotion.
And coming from AFCC versus City FC, a big match that happened between the 2 teams just last week. Now we have to be talking again concerning that club. We have in the studio the chairman of City FC Football Club, Chidi Okonkwo, who's also double as the president of the NNL chairman. Good one there. Now we've been showcasing your team there as what they did against EFCC. It was a goalless draw. Now the MPFL race is so tough. Your club are really trying to see how they can get close. Your players, your relationship with them and the coaching crew, how has it been?
Well, like I said, if Jesus cannot satisfy Judas, you as a human being can never satisfy everybody. But it has been cordial, and it has been very professional, highly professional. Of course, I'm not the kind of chairman that want to. You allow people do their job, and where you can do corrections, you correct, and also listen to advice from them, because nobody knows it all. So you can be the chairman, but there are some things, the media officer, the team manager, the head coach, there are things they know that you don't know. So you have to listen. So we all always put our heart together in everything we want to do before we make a decision. it has been professional.
Now, from the way you were talking, it seems to be you are already having the style of Remo Stars coming to your side. Because Remo Stars have been able to change a lot of things concerning Nigerian football, their pitch in the Kenya, the way they accredit journalists before they play their game and all that. Now, it seems that's the style you're actually adopting to in CTFC.
Exactly, because the media officer has brought a lot of professionalism in the way to do publicity about. There are some things I've seen which I even was not expected, but he has, like what you just said now. Of course, Remo has been there. My good friend Shoname has done a very good job. Ordinarily, he's supposed to be the head of everything concerning football in Nigeria, because he has shown every other person, every stakeholder, how football is business. Because like I said earlier on, it's the biggest business in the world. It's all about proper planning. And just like you said, yeah, of course, that is the trend that I'm following.
That's actually the slide that CTFC is actually following. Now, media officer, your game against Oya Sport tomorrow. We know Oya Sport from the way it is. Well, I'm not saying they don't have anything at stake, but you need this game more than Oya Sport. The game coming supposed to be today right now, according to you, has been postponed till Thursday morning. Now, that game, your players, you projecting the team, how has it been trying to push one way? Because at times, football is psychology. You have to find a way to also push winning mentality to your players.
Yes, it has been top-notch. We expect the players to put in their best as usual. No team is a write-off. So you don't think Oya is in a very depletable position, then you think you can just walk over them. No, it's not possible. The energy from day one is still in the players. There was one of our players, I didn't see his name in the lineup, and I chatted him. What happened? Okay, he said he had a knock in the training. Okay, guy, be strong, you'll get better. You know, those kind of little things that we do to them that make them, want to do more for the club.
Good one there. We've been unveiling CTFC, focusing on them ahead of their game and also looking at their chances of qualifying for the MPFL. A tough decision, but it can actually be achieved. Sokoto United, CTFC, El Kanemi, they are all rooting for who will go from Group A1 of the Nigerian National League, where the conference is really getting tough every day. 3 matches to go, and they are trying to see how they can better their lot. Now, Chairman, before we go, just a word or two from you concerning your club and to the youth out there.
Well, you've already seen the nickname of the club is For We All. So we will keep on doing the same thing we do. We can change. We just ask for prayers and good wishes from all our supporters all over the country, because CTFC has gone globally. You were saying, how do we make the local league to be? You will see how the local league will be next season, more especially CTFC will have to reorganize the way we are doing things. We will be the club in this city to make the Abuja people to come out in mass.
To watch football.
Sure.
Good one there, media officer. To you, just have to at least wrap it up as the media officer of your club.
Well, all I have to say is Abuja people should come out, support Nigerian football, and support CTFC. Because it's the only club that has vision and is working with the vision. So I implore everybody to support us, and we'll get there together.
Hopefully they can get there together. FCT deserve a team in the MPFL. Nigerian Professional Football League next season is getting tougher. Group A1, the clubs are fighting, and we'll see what happens tomorrow by the time they face Oya Sport. That will be it on 360 Sport. On Trust TV, I am Adeni Ajishafe. Thanks for watching.